The Equity Inclusion Campaign and the Spotlight on Poverty and Opportunity began work on this event several months ago. We hope to bring attention to the challenges and opportunities that persist in the Gulf Coast region that need federal attention since the 2005 hurricanes. As of a week ago, this event was scheduled to be held in New Orleans. But as we watched the meandering path of Hurricane Ike, we decided to get out of the way. And therefore, we especially are grateful to you all for being here today, especially at such short notice. But given the circumstances that brought us here in DC today, how timely is it that we are here to have a conversation about building strong, resilient Gulf Coast communities? Hurricanes Gustav and Ike recently have served as reminders that we still have a lot of work to do, and the new administration and Congress will have important roles to play. You'll hear much more about the impact of the recent hurricanes in the context of the ongoing recovery this morning. Let me just say a word about our sponsors and introduce our first speaker. The Equity Inclusion Campaign is an initiative of the Louisiana Disaster Recovery Foundation. It is a policy advocacy and public messaging campaign advocating for fulfillment of the federal commitment to confront persistent poverty and racial inequity during the Gulf Coast recovery. The campaign draws together grassroots leaders from Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama to influence Congress and the executive branch so that historically disenfranchised groups in the Gulf Coast region have the resources and authority necessary to improve their lives and rebuild their communities. Over the last year, the campaign has brought together groups of 50 Gulf Coast advocates to come to DC to visit Capitol Hill, to visit congressional offices, and provide updates on needs and opportunities. We've served as a resource to policymakers, and most recently we've attended both the Democratic and Republican conventions. This election will be the first election since the 2005 hurricanes, and we wanted to advocate for the need for a commitment from the new administration, no matter which side is elected, to the continual recovery process. The Spotlight on Poverty and Opportunity is a national bipartisan initiative that was launched in October 2007 and is supported by 13 major foundations. In its first year, Spotlight has aimed to engage presidential candidates in substantive discussions about poverty and economic opportunity and elicit ideas and perspectives from thought leaders and policymakers across the political spectrum about what must be done. To maintain the national dialogue on these issues, the Spotlight website offers the latest research and news about poverty from across the nation and features compelling commentary from leading public figures and experts. And as the country transitions to a new president, Spotlight will continue to focus on these vital issues in the next administration.